Hey everyone, it's Chandelirius with another Scania Truck Driving Simulator, the game, Dangerous Drive video tutorial for you. This week we're on to Dangerous Drive number 24, Power Plant Repair, and this is a replay of how I managed to complete the challenge using no external cameras and without colliding with any obstacles. You're currently watching the TV view replay. If you wait until the very end of the video, you can check out the interior view replay as well as the on bumper view. It's a very tricky challenge, this one. It's a little bit lengthy, but I'm sure you'll understand it when you see how intricate it is, why it took so long to complete. Also, it took many attempts to actually get this right for the replay that you're watching, so please sit back and enjoy it and think about all the effort that went into this. Video number 24, Power Plant Repair TV View Replay. And here we are, driving along with a particularly heavy load there, going along at a good pace as we go through our first challenge, which isn't much, between the forklift truck and the barriers there without even breaking stride. So we're moving as close as we can to the concrete barriers here, and you can see us snaking around. The purpose of this manoeuvre is to get the trailer as close to the fence on the left as we can and really maximise that lay-by there, because as you can see we're swinging the truck round to the right. We need to squeeze between the wall on the right and the steamroller on the left without clipping the rear of the trailer on that little concrete wall that runs along on the right there. So you can see in this view just how close we're getting to that wall with the cab there. You can barely squeeze a piece of paper between the wall and the cab, and you can see that it's a tight fit between the trailer and that steamroller. And although perhaps I make this look nice and easy, this was about the 75th time that I attempted this. It certainly isn't easy. It took a lot of manoeuvring, trying to work out what was the best angle to go, how early I need to start manoeuvring, but that for me was the best way to do it. Now we're getting as close as we can to this mesh fence, because we've got another challenge in front of us, which is a very narrow chicane to get through. So here we go, we're going to approach the chicane. Again, from here it doesn't look too difficult, just a concrete barrier to get through. The difficulty arises in the fact that it is narrow, it's at an awkward angle, and we need to turn out of it as we get to the end of it. So we're going to be turning while the rear of the trailer isn't actually clear of these concrete barriers. So you can see here I'm manoeuvring left and right. If you check out the interior view replay, you'll see how I'm using the left and right mirrors, checking out different angles, making sure that I'm not hitting anything. You can see I'm getting really close to that concrete barrier on the left there. It's quite awkward to see that when you're in the cab, but you can see the rear wheels of the trailer are very close to the concrete barrier on the right. So you can see what kind of challenge this is posing. So I've just paused to consult the mirrors there. I'm going to turn it away from the concrete barrier on the left. Straighten out now. This is precision driving at its best. Nice and slow, manoeuvring ever so carefully. And now we're going to turn to the right so that we can get as much of the trailer through before we need to swing round. So here we go, starting to swing round. We do not want to have to use reverse at this stage because that'll just complicate matters. So we're going to swing the cab round. This is full lock here, and we need to get past these two transit vans. We need to be as close as we can to them. You can see that wing mirror is really close to the van there, and we're just going to creep forward like this, just to make sure that we're not caught on anything. That will cause damage to affect our score. And then we're through, so we're just gonna increase the power slightly, accelerate up the road, but we don't want to go too fast because there's quite a bump here, and if we go over that bump too quickly we may incur damage. So nice and slowly up towards the speed bump at the top. We've got a right turn to make, so we're going to make sure we clear it as best we can. Now from here it looks like I've got about 4 foot in front of us, but when you're on the interior view it looked a lot closer to the wall. So what we're just doing now is just going to reverse the truck just a tad, like so that we can then swing the cab round while still having plenty of room to get the trailer around without hitting anything that could be on the right side of the trailer. You can see the finish line there, so we're just going to edge across that, and that's challenge complete for 500 points. Please feel free to check out the other videos on screen now. You've got the ETS2 video, which is very popular on YouTube at the minute. You've got the last week's video of the dangerous drive. You've got the option to subscribe to this channel. There's my fantastic book that you must check out on Amazon. And also there's the interior view of this video as well as the unbumper view. Please feel free to check out any of these. Subscribe to this video, like this video, leave a comment, share it with all your friends, and I'll see you next week with video number 25, which is the last in the series of the dangerous drives.